Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. We are continuing on with part 3 of the Beguiled Eden to Armageddon series. I hope TikTok is less, oh, we're going to ban you if you put this on our channel, or if you put this on our platform, we're going to ban you. Like, that's how YouTube is. And I'm kind of sick of YouTube. So, we are going to be reading Technology Targeting the Human Body for Destruction today. Okay. Controlling mankind, according to psychological warfare case studies, is best accomplished through various tactics against the mind, which include electromagnetic variations, air ionization, extremely low frequency waves, harmonic resonance waves, and brain wave generators, as well as computer chips placed inside the brain, holographic imagery, scalar waves, and mind-reading machines. Cells within our human body communicate internally through electromagnetic and electrochemical impulses, making us extremely sensitive to electromagnetic fields and forces. When external electromagnetic fields are encountered, humans are directly affected, experiencing strange effects upon our central nervous system. Forcing advanced technology of cell phones upon an unsuspecting public was, in Lloyd Morgan's words, the largest human health experiment ever undertaken, without informed consent. Morgan, an author and member of the Bioelectromagnetic Society, began warning consumers back in 2009 that microwave radiation would increase brain tumors. This was my contention well before 2009 when I mentioned concerns in my earlier book, Eden, the Knowledge of Good and Evil, 666, that due to our pineal gland being an antenna in our brain, putting a cell phone or any other electromagnetic device near it would induce interference as well as cause potential side effects and health risks. Satan wants to make sure your pineal gland is so overwhelmed with static along with your own selfish thoughts that there is no room left for Yahuah's voice to be heard inside your mind. No one can see an answer from Yahuah with a cell phone glued to their ear. Like this. A radio playing loudly, a computer showing movies, or a television blaring. In fact, television, movies, and most video games actually produce low alpha brain waves, having the exact same patterns as that of a human brain while in a hypnotic state. Communing with our Creator has to be done focusing solely on Him with everything else blocked out. Prayer time means quiet time, and definitely not chanting a mantra using meditative kundalini to inappropriately stimulate the pineal gland. Satan's army has craftily designed gadgets over the years to entertain, so no one has quiet time. Technology has been given a place of honor in our homes, and these captivating devices are diluting and eroding our family structure. Instead of people becoming smarter, we are becoming detached, numb, and dumb. Most accept what they are told without any further investigation on their own. Slowly brainwashed, no longer thinking critically. People love to talk, but few really listen. Righteousness is being mocked in songs, sitcoms, movies, and jokes like never before. We are the final generation, amusing itself to death right into Satan's waiting arms. Technology has good and bad points, which Satan knows how to use to benefit his agenda. For example, ionization of air forms an abundance of negative or positive condensation in nuclei. If negative ions are ingested, they will enhance alertness and feelings of exhilaration. On the other hand, if an excess of positive ions are ingested, a person experiences drowsiness and depression. Airplanes observed worldwide with strange sprayers producing chemtrails have not been adequately addressed by any government as to what is being sprayed. One has to wonder if this spray is directly wreaking havoc on human immune systems, because there seems to be evidence something is causing a rapid decline in human and animal health. Each year, more and more animals are becoming extinct like never before. Are we being slowly poisoned through the very air we breathe and water we drink? Is this all part of an agenda to quickly push mankind, due to fears of some strange virus making humans extinct, into accepting a universal healthcare system where we first must be willing to take a mark to survive? Extremely low frequency waves up to 100 hertz are not normally noticed, but their resonant effect upon our human body causes physiological and emotional disorders. These waves also subliminally influence brain waves activity, causing one to be alert or sluggish. Using waves to affect the brain through radio, cell phones, television, or computers have improved with recent changes to fiber optic cable and mandated removal of analog systems. Those watching or listening to computers, radio, cell phones, or TV have an increased chance of being targeted without knowing what has happened to them. Like my husband falling asleep for no reason while he's standing up and kneeling on the floor or sitting down while the TV is on. Silent waves are undetectable. No one has biological capabilities to pick them up. You cannot use your senses to warn you of their danger. In other words, they cannot be seen, heard, smelled, or touched. Because they are so elusive, Satan can utilize them as an invisible controller over our human body. Normal biological sensors are defenseless against these waves. Even fiber optics has the dual ability to allow your TV and computer to be watching and tracking your every move within your own home. Yes, Big Brother is watching you more than you know. It has been quoted, "Death comes easily to those who never suspect a thing." Illuminated bloodlines and their key scientists have worked diligently to manufacture a host of synthetic agents for which there is no known natural immunity. Such agents were formed using genetic and biological mixing to give them life. Scripture tells in the last days that there will be perilous times brought about by a generation of evil men. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unkodesh, or unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahuah, or God, having a form of Yahliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. 2 Timothy 3:1-5. Numbers of terroristic wars, revolutions, and insurrections are increasing in comparison to any other time in previous human history. Events such as these are exactly what Scripture predicted would occur prior to the end of days. As mankind falls further away from Yahuah, or God, Satan's universal control is inching its ugly head closer to completion, allowing his anti-Mashiach, or anti-Messiah, an easy step toward acceptance as king of the world, to be praised as the people's Prince of Peace. Using contrived deception of peace, many will let their guard down, only to have their wealth and possessions swept from underneath them. With such sophisticated brainwashing, humanity is ripe for control because of an inability to discern between good and evil. Determining right from wrong is being slowly erased from consciousness using various systems of biotech mind control. For example, handheld video games kids and adults play many times involve a character they are controlling doing great evils of killing, stealing, raping, etc. As a man thinketh, so is he. Satan is taking control of how we think without firing a shot. He is manipulating you, just like you are manipulating your character in the video game. A real sobering thought the next time you play one of those violent games. Technological advancement makes society believe we are working toward a better life, but social customs and governmental processes are being carefully and gradually changed, so we are unaware of how serious the state of humanity has become and will not expose what is happening to us. In reality, our world is quickly passing into a totalitarian world government, far from individual nations or individual freedoms, just as planned. Like frogs being boiled slowly in hot water, we are cooked before we realize what is happening, and it is too late to bail out. This became shockingly clear when Henry Kissinger called for a new world order while ringing the stock market bell in January 2009. Just look what has happened within the global financial market since that very day. Kissinger knew exactly what he was asking for, and the temperature of mankind's boiling water has now increased 100-fold. Next time we will be reading Big Brother is Watching You. This book has a lot of truths in it, and this Dr. Joy Jeffries, she knows a lot of information, and I think it's important for us to know it. Shalom and blessings.